Hello everyone, Carolina Venom here. Today I'm introducing my Jazz HDV155 pocket camcorder. Gonna go over some of the specs and show you everything the camera does. This will not be a picture and video review, but anyway, like I said, this is the Jazz HDV155. As you can see, if I get my tripod to work right here, it's a red exterior with silver around it and everything. Kind of nice looking. Got your lens right here. You got your speaker, a little blue light that comes on whenever you turn the device on, but it is not flash or anything when it's recording. Microphone's up here on the bottom, a little hump here for some reason, no idea why that's there, but on the bottom there's nothing. Hoping for a tripod mount, but hey. Place for a strap. Nothing on this side. Over here, you have your SD card slot under this little slot right here. Your AV out. On top, you have your USB that pops out right here. Anyway, you get the basic idea. On the back, you got your screen. I want to say it's either 1.8, 2.0, one or the other. It does snap out and fold around, so you can video yourself. You have your power button, your mode menu, delete. Right here, there's a toggle up, down, left, and right. They're very it's very hard to push a button without hitting another button. I've done it tonight over and over again. Pushing left, I've cut the device off, and then your OK button. And under here you have the same 3 AAA batteries. Hoping for AA or at least 4 AAA, but it's 3 AAA. But anyway, that's about it as far as the outside features of this camera. We'll go ahead and power it on. I got all the sounds off because I can't stand hearing any beeping sounds or anything like that on the camera. So anyway, now we're on the screen. It does pick up fairly decent in low light. It does get a little fuzzy whenever it's low light, but ain't too bad. You have your zoom, which is, I think it's a 4x zoom, which is pretty useless, as most of these are. You have your menu button here. Let's see if I can zoom in and get it to come in a little bit clear. You have your movie size, which you have 320 by 240, 640 by 480, and 1280 by 720. It says HD device, but I'll get into that here in a minute. Your frame rate, 15 to 30 frames on each resolution. Your meter and your white balance, and then back to your setup. Then you go over to your sounds, and you can cut off and on your shutter, startup, beep, and volume, and all that good stuff. Power frequency, power save, date and time, language, TV out, USB, blah blah blah, the same thing every other one's got. Now we're going to hit mode. Now we'll take us into our camera. Hit menu again, got resolution. You can choose between 5 megapixel, 3 megapixel, 1 megapixel, and VGA quality. Your quality, super fine, fine, or normal. Your meter and white balance. Your exposure. Your capture. Your self timer, 2 seconds, 10 seconds, or continuous. That's pretty nice. Your effects. You have normal, black and white, sepia, negative, red, green, blue, back to normal. And that's it. That's about all there is to it. Each mode again, if you hit your mode again, it takes you back into your pictures and videos. That right there is a shortcut for your self timer. Left changes your pixels, and then of course up and down is the zoom. So that's pretty nice to have. Let's see what it does. These buttons do. These buttons also change your resolution on video. So that's pretty nice to have there also. Oh, wrong button. Bye-bye. some of my first impressions with this camera is it's got a really nice shape to it. Does not feel very cheap. It kind of reminds me a lot of the Vivitar DVR 426 that I reviewed. Kind of reminds me a lot of that camera in a way, which probably basically about all the same anyway. But I have took some pictures and videos with this camera already. A few of them tonight, kind of in a hurry and a rush, and I'm really, so far, I'm not too impressed. It's pretty fuzzy, pretty blurry. Even the picture quality is not the best. 720p, it's pretty blurry. It ain't very good. And of course, it just 640 by 480 and 320 by 2.8. It just kind of deteriorates. It's not as good of a device as I thought it would be. And one thing about it that I do not like about this camera is the audio quality is terrible. It picks up your voice very, very good. It has no problem with that. But if you have music in the background, every time it hits a beat, or every time, like if you're listening to listen to a song, and there's a little bit of bass in the song, or anything in the song, and it cuts in and out really badly. I mean, it'll be loud then quiet, then loud then it'll quiet. And that's kind of aggravating to me. I was hoping for a very clear audio, but this one just has not got it. Now, if you're just talking into it like I'm doing in this review, it probably won't be too bad. But if you get into a loud environment, don't expect good audio quality out of this Jazz. So anyway, I will just my introduction to this camera. Stay tuned for the pictures and videos. But anyway, I'm out of here, so y'all have a good one. We'll talk to you later.